Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the Tarot Collective for today. Today is Wednesday, October 22nd, 2025. You may follow me on the book. No, don't follow me on the book. I mean, you can. Follow me on the talk, the tube, the blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. Read the rest in the description box, please. My link tree is in there. My email is in there. If you ever need to contact me for anything or want to chat. We got Spirit Song Tarot by Paulina Faye. I think I just heard my cat crying. I left Harley in the bedroom. She was relaxing on the bed, but maybe she decided she wanted out. We got 2 on the table. Four on the table. One more shuffle. One more shuffle. We got 9 of shells. Queen of feathers. We've got the world. We've got strength. Didn't we have that the other day? I thought we did. 9 of crystals, bottom of the deck. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. Okay, hold on one second, because I can't tell if that's Harley crying. That was Bubble crying. I don't know. Come on, baby. Come on. Show on. All right. So, Paulina Faye put on these cards words of oracle for descriptions for the tarot cards, and the 9 of shells and the world both have the same word on there, and that's fulfillment. But here's what I'm. Hey, don't start, Bubbles. Don't start. Leave her alone. Get out of here. Go on. Go on. Oh my god, now I got 3 cats fighting. Seriously? I'm doing a reading here. Come on. Go on. Go on. I don't even know where Bubbles went. It's hiding under the bed. So, Bubbles. Bubs. Come on. Come on. Someone has immense gratitude for the fact that there's some type of truth coming in. Like, somebody's perception is going to change. And I don't know if it's this person's perception is going to change. Like, they're going to have, like, the way they view life is going to change. And or somebody's perception of them is going to change. And it's going to bring about some type of release, some type of truth that's going to come out. And this person is going to be very happy that it does, because whoever this is, like I said, fulfillment twice, like this person is going to see nothing but fulfillment. Whoever this person is, I think whatever that truth is going to revolve around somebody's courage, somebody's faith, hope, somebody's resiliency, endurance, things like that. Like it's somebody's nature. Like somebody's true nature is going to be revealed. But in a good way, right? Like this is not like, finding out something bad about someone. This is about like, if anything, it would be more like thinking bad about somebody and then finding out, oh, that person's like an amazing person. And I don't want you to hate me for saying this, because I've said it before, and then I've had people make comments in the comments. I'm just gonna say it. Like this is gonna be somebody or people looking at another person and realizing like this is actually a really good person, and realizing how abundant this person is. And I don't mean money. Again, I've said before, yes, money can be abundance, but it's not necessarily abundance, right? Like for me personally, I don't consider that abundance. I consider money, you know? Would I like to have it? Yes. But do I consider it one of the things that I need the most in this world? No, absolutely not. Like somebody's going to realize that someone is like really happy, really friendly, really giving, really caring, go outgoing, goes out of their way. Like have a really great personality, that kind of thing. Like that kind of abundance. Has a lot of growth, spiritual, mentally, physically, whatever the case. Because it almost gives like either like a person or a group of people is just going to look at somebody in a whole new way. And I've said before, whoever this person is, like they know that they're abundant. They know what makes them abundant, and they love that about themselves. And I've said before, like people always say like, oh, you can't do something for someone else and have it be altruism if you feel good about it. And I've told you guys before, like I just don't believe that altruism exists, because when you give, you should feel good. So you're telling me I shouldn't feel good? It doesn't count if it feels good? Like that's stupid to me. Like being a giving, caring person should feel good. Otherwise, why would you do it? I mean, yeah, you could do it to help someone else out, right? But at the end of the day, like you're fed, you're clothed, you have a home, you have a job. Like, what do you care about anybody else? And I'm not saying that to be like mean or anything, but seriously, you help people out because it makes you feel good. It makes you feel good for them, and it makes you feel good about yourself. And you should. And I don't think that gives you a big head at all. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there are some people out there that they do let it go to their head, like, oh, I gave $1 million to so and so. You owe me a free cheeseburger, McDonald's. Like I don't, like that was just a stupid example. But I'm sure there are people that get in their head about it and get a big head about it. But I like to think that most times people give just to give, right? It makes them feel good. It makes them feel good that they help somebody, and that's it. And that's fine. Because it gives like somebody is very blessed, fulfilled, abundant, because they're out there. Like They're doing God's work. And if you don't believe in God, then this person's doing it for themselves. Like they're just a good person, a kind person. And whoever this person is, like they've been through the ringer, like they've been through their own stuff. This would be like, and this is just an example, but like somebody winning the lotto and donating $10 million to feed the poor, right? Because whoever this person was, when they were a kid, they were poor and they didn't have anything to eat. Like that would make sense, right? Or like me, okay? Like I win the lotto and I donate money to cancer research because I personally have had a lot of family members die from cancer. That would make sense, right? Okay, I just realized I was going to tell a story about the work thing and I forgot to do it in the last reading. I said I was going to do it at the end of the reading and I didn't do it. Ugh. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I think I'm gonna leave it there. Um, if you watched the first reading, the Crow Collective, I was gonna tell a story because I was ready to tell a story. It's just gonna take a few minutes. If you want to hear, if you don't, you can click off. It's fine. I don't care. Um, the work situation with the guy at work that I'm in love with, the friend. I think they're together. I don't think they're together. I don't know. I don't care. I actually, um, and I'm pretty sure I didn't tell you guys this, but maybe I did. But I did not tell you what happened yesterday because I did not want to talk about it yesterday. Um, I messaged her last week and just apologized and said, I still love you. Like, I still want to be friends. I realize our relationship has been strained. Like we're not talking to each other and like it just kind of fell off, but I didn't really want that. But like it felt weird, So I just told her, like, I'm not necessarily looking for forgiveness, and you don't need to talk to me if you don't want to talk to me. It's fine. I understand. And I said, feel free to pass this on to our mutual friend, who is more her friend than mine, but like, she was involved in the situation kind of like in the background. I did not hear from the friend. However, the friend in the background came up to me last week on Thursday and said, so and so sent me or showed me the text, and she's like, I think it was really great of you to like own up and apologize and throw it out there that like you're just trying to heal yourself, but you're still thinking about this guy and you're in love with him and blah blah blah, and you don't really care if they're involved, but you want her to know that you still love her and you support her from afar, even though you don't want to be involved with him in any way. She's like, I really give you like kudos for sending the message. And I said, yeah. I said, like it just felt weird. Like we were talking, and then all of a sudden we weren't, and then all of a sudden, it's the funny thing is okay, we weren't talking, right? Okay, fine, like you know, but then I came in one day, and it felt like they hated me. I felt like there was hate there, and then I was like, is that me putting off hate, and it's reflected back at me? So I just wanted to text, being the healing person that I am and the person that always wants to delve into everything, I just wanted to throw out the text, and I told her that. And I'm sure she went back and told my friend, but yesterday, oh, so she never answered my text. I haven't talked to her. It's still awkward, um, because now she's not saying anything about the text, right? Okay, fine. And I had told the other friend in the background. I said, whenever, what or not, like it doesn't, like I threw it out there. It is what it is. So yesterday, I went into the bathroom, and it's a bathroom in the office where the office people use it. There was only 3 stalls in there, and once I got in the third stall, all the stalls were full. Well, one person came out of the stall, and it was the friend. I'm finishing up. I hear her washing her hands, drying her hands, whatever. And then I hear her get on the phone. So I come out. The other lady is in there finishing up. I come out. I wash my hands in the other sink. I dry my hands. I clean up. I always clean up the sink because you get water everywhere. They have one hand dryer, but everybody goes in there to use the towels because they have little paper towels in there. I don't like the hand dryer. I feel like the hand dryer is useless. It, like the one that we have in our employee bathroom, it just spits out cold air. Like that's not going to dry water on my hands. Anyway, she's on the phone having a conversation with, I don't know, like somebody, because she's talking about money. She's talking about like monthly payments. So I can only assume like her car insurance, something. I'm assuming her car insurance is what I'm assuming, because I'm assuming her car payment is a lot more than what she was saying, but she said monthly payment. So she had her bag sitting there with all of her junk in there, her water bottle. She's literally there's only 2 sinks in the bathroom. She's literally taken up the whole of their sink. I dry my hands, I dry the thing, and then I'm standing there staring at her in the mirror. And she can see me. I mean, it's a mirror. She's looking in the mirror. She can see me. She keeps talking on the phone. The lady is literally getting ready to walk out of the stall. And I turn around, and as I'm walking out the door, I say, Jesus Christ. And I said it pretty loud. I know she went back and said something to the other friend in the background. I know she did. And I know now they're probably like I'm sure she thinks that I said that because she's not talking to me, right? Like I'm standing there looking at her in the mirror and she's not talking to me. That's not why I said it. The reason why I said it was because if you want to take a personal phone call, go out to the lunchroom. Even better, tell one of the bosses that you need to go out to your car for 10 minutes and go take the personal phone call in your car in the parking lot if you don't want anybody to overhear it. Do not do it in the bathroom where there are only 2 sinks and there's literally 3 people in there. And not only that, but this is the bathroom for the office people. All the ladies in the office, HR, all that. Anybody that passes through the office will use that bathroom. It gets a lot of foot traffic. It does. Like, get off the phone. Go take your phone call somewhere else. Anyway, that's why I said that as I was walking out the door. I think she probably thought I said it because I wasn't talking to her. I think she probably went back and said it to the other friend in the background. And when I was walking out to go on my last break, the other friend in the background walked right past me and didn't look me in the eye. Like, deliberately was like... So, while I regret what I said because obviously it was interpreted wrong, I don't regret what I said because, dude, like, and maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't do that. Like, when I need to take a call, I do it in the break room. There's like a little side nook where we have like computers for employees to use to like log on to like our company stuff if you need to. And it's right by the door that goes out to the entrance where we all come in and come out, right, of the building. You can go sit in one of those cubbies where it's quieter. You can't hear all the TVs in the break room and all the people talking. Go sit in one of the cubbies and call from there. Like, why would you do it in the bathroom where everybody comes through and you're taking up space. Like, you're taking up a whole sink. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Yeah. I only ever take phone calls in the break room, or if I really need privacy, I've gone out to my car before, but I think I've only ever done that once. But I was flabbergasted. She's just standing there on the phone. And it was funny because I left. I went upstairs to packing. She was in packing as well. She came up like 10 minutes later. I'm like, dude, you were on that phone for like 2 or 3 minutes when I left. And now another 10 minutes? Not to mention the fact that how long was she in the bathroom, And she was not on break. So I was just like, I kind of feel like I washed my hands of the whole situation now, because now, like, and even the friend in the background, I'm assuming she's not going to want to talk to me or say anything, and that's fine. I'll talk to her. I'm of the opinion now, like, I'm not holding my breath. I'm not. The longer it takes for her to come forward and say something to me, even if it's like, okay, we're not friends, like, the longer it takes, like, the less respect I have. And the less hope I have of actually mending that friendship. And not just from her, but from me. Because I said this to my friend yesterday. I said, after like a month and a half, I sent her the text because, like, it's awkward. Like, why? Well, actually, maybe like a month. Like, why is it so awkward? Like, why do I feel like you guys hate me? Do you guys feel like I hate you? Because that's not the case, right? Like, it took me like about a month to send her that text. If it takes her 6 months to say, like, I accept your apology, or I forgive you, or I miss you, or whatever, like, really? 6 months? Like, really? And it's kind of funny because I just keep thinking, and don't get me wrong, I don't consider myself like an injured party or anything, but, like, I'm the one that was in love with the guy, and I'm the one that got tossed aside, whether he's with her or not. Like, is there no, like, empathy there on her part for that? Because, like, she was in a relationship where she was cheated on in the past and had to leave it and move on and get over it, and, like, you don't have empathy for other people that have to go through that. I don't know, like, I don't know. And the sad thing is I still just, overall, at the end of the day, want the best for her. Like, I want her to have whatever life she's always wanted. I don't know. Anyway, that was my story that took way too long to tell. I thought it was going to take like 5 minutes. Okay, I'm leaving this here. I'm done with my story. Uh, I hope one of them resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you're entertained. I'll talk to you later.